This August, the greatest golfers in the world come to Southern California as the PGA Championship goes Hollywood.
Go down the wind, put down the top, crank up the beach for Las Vegas, don't let the music stop. We go ride it till we just can't ride it no more. Everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day.
I love that.
I love LA.
I love LA. I love LA.
Fittingly, this year's final major will take place at historic Riviera, a setting with a history almost as long and impressive as the PGA Championship itself. Opening as a haven for socialites and celebrities, Riviera roared through the 20s and hosted professional golf for the first time in 1929 with the Los Angeles Open. McDonald Smith was Riviera's inaugural champion, and over the years, some of golf's grandest names became synonymous with Riviera's impressive list of champions. And true to its earlier years, Riviera continues to serve as a backdrop for the game's elite. Like a boyish Freddie Couples, who won his first LA Open in 1990, and again 2 years later in '92. In '93, Tom Kite added the LA Open to his list of victories. And the last 2 years have belonged to local boy Corey Pavin. Like any legendary course, Riviera's indelible moments have come in the majors. In 1948, Ben Hogan outdueled Jimmy Demaret to win his first of 4 U.S. Opens. Riviera's next major occurred 35 years later with Hal Sutton's scintillating performance at the PGA. 79 years ago, the challenge for the Wanamaker Trophy began at the Siwanoy Club outside of New York City. Englishman James Barnes won the first. It would be the beginning of a long list of great champions like Gene Sarazen and the Silver Scot Tommy Armour. Sam Snead captured 3 Wanamaker trophies. Byron Nelson. Ben Hogan had his eyes on his first major when he claimed the 46th PGA. Gary Player got to kiss the trophy twice, as did Lee Trevino. But two men generations apart, dominated this major. Walter Hagen embodied the times of the 20s by capturing 5 PGAs during the decade, including 4 consecutive with all his fashion and flair. A half-century later, the Bear would put his paws on 5 different PGA championships. 76 years of excellence at the PGA, whose name will be next to be engraved into history. CBS's return to the PGA began in dramatic style back in '91 when a virtual unknown named John Daly shocked the golfing world when he came out of nowhere to perform one of the most stunning victories in sports history. 1 year later, Nick Price captured his first major and proceeded to go on one of golf's most dominating streaks in recent memory. In '93, the PGA pitted 2 of the game's greatest players, Greg Norman and Paul Azinger, in a classic duel. Paul's gritty consistency finally outlasted a frustrated Greg Norman as Azinger hoisted a major trophy for the first time in his career. And last year, the price was right again as Nick went on to win his second PGA in 3 years. The next chapter in PGA history will be written here in Los Angeles, beginning on August the 7th.